All right, welcome back to the Recplex. Next game has started. My apologies for being late on it. I thought they'd have a little bit of warm-up. This game, we've got the Big Sioux versus the Bumpin' Beavers. We have a 17-minute running clock. And so the clock will not be accurate right now. 15. Might be able to come close to it. Let's see. Bumpin' Beavers are from Lincoln. Okay. Big Sioux, I am not sure. We're just kind of piecing things together here as best we can. But thanks for joining us. We have one game under the belt here at the Recplex. And that was the Aquanets versus the Regal Beagles, two local teams. And the Aquanets took that one 5-1. But fun game, great, outstanding game. Let me get my camera going here. I apologize, I'm working on getting someone to help me out here. But for now, we're going to just watch some action happen. And it won't really get much of a play-by-play. A lot of what I'm here for is for the amusement mostly. But just so we can stream the game. And that way everyone can enjoy it from wherever you're at. So we are, pardon my French, media. We're a father-son team that started up in 2000 because of COVID, so that we could cover sports and be able to share with friends and family that couldn't make it to the games during COVID. That was a big thing because they're limiting number of fans that were in the stadiums or arenas. We broadcast high school locally here. We actually cover Norwalk High School in Norwalk, outside Des Moines. We have covered the high school hockey league here at the Recplex. We also cover Drake Club Hockey, which has been a lot of fun. We're in a couple years of that. We pick up some lacrosse. And for those of you who have not seen it, join us tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. We will be in Indianola for the Iowa Phoenix women's tackle football game against the Oklahoma Rage. And that will be a great game. We're a few years covering football. This is college rule football. Tackle football with pads, all the good stuff. It is real football. No gimmick to it, let's put it that way. So I heard about the tournament and have some friends that are playing this weekend and thought it'd be nice to be able to share it out to the friends and family that couldn't make it and just get some attention for women's hockey. It's a growing sport. Very, very happy to see it. My friends love playing it. All the way back into the 1900s when I played. That was later, 1900s, by the way. I actually had a couple girls that played junior high hockey with me and found it outstanding. It was great for them. I never had any kind of resentment and I've always admired it. So I follow women's sports a lot. I played co-ed sports, and a lot of respect to the ladies that can get out there and play. So I decided to jump in. Didn't have anything going tonight. So pick up these two games here at the Recplex in West Des Moines. And like I say, be able to share it out and get some attention to the the tournament. This is a great tournament. We've got 8 teams this year. I heard there were 4 last year, so that's great to hear. And now knowing that we've got Lincoln, Nebraska covered, and also I know Kansas City's here, 2 from Des Moines, and I'm not sure where the other ones are from. We'll start piecing that together. Doesn't look like we'll be able to cover tomorrow's hockey because we do have the football tomorrow night and other activities. But we will be back here on Sunday morning. Still up in the air if we're going to get the 3rd, 4th place team game together early Sunday morning. We'll see on that. But for sure, join us at 10 a.m. From the Recplex. We will have the championship game. And then I'll bring in my, what do I want to say, my expert. The real guy, my son who does call play-by-play, and he'll be here for a good solid broadcast. We're going to have some fun with that championship game, and we'll put some professionalism to it. And right now I'm just having fun on a Friday night. So we've got, I'm going to wave off the icing. Icing does go from the blue line, not the red. We're playing 17-minute periods with a running clock. No scrapes between periods. So that's kind of the basics of it. No checking. It's all just huff and puff, play it out. We saw some really nice plays in the last game, and looking forward to seeing it in this game too. Oh, South goal. Defense was trying to knock it away and went off the defense person. So that's a bummer. But it is a goal for the Bumpin' Beavers, so we're going to rack one up for them. Excuse me, I have some fries I'm going to try to eat. All right. So we got the Bumpin' Beavers in white and the big Sioux in red. And mind you, these are novice skaters. I'm sure a lot of you know because you're following family members or whatnot. This is all about a fun league, a fun tournament. I'm sure everyone wants to take that trophy home, but hey, let's get out, play some hockey. It's 90 degrees outside. Nothing better than being in an ice rink and playing hockey. I did that in Arizona once. It was awesome. And I'll tell you, it wasn't 90, it was 110 plus. So hockey is growing in the Des Moines area, all levels. We're seeing more and more expansion to it, which is exciting. And now seeing the girls teams popping up so that they kind of get their own playing surface, you know, and not be fighting it out with the boys. That's great to see. Great. Love it. As we've all seen the women's sports growing more and more with our one and only Iowa Caitlin Clark, obviously loading up the basketball scene. Now we need some hockey going. But, oh, now we got a breakaway happening. We'll see if defense can catch her. Gets the shot off and puts it in the net. We have a goal. So, I missed a goal somewhere. They're showing 2 for the Beavers. And so I got 2-1. Oh, hello, Miss Marty. You want to talk? No? You want to run camera?
Okay, sure.
So I have with me Marty West, or Marty Maxon. Oh my God, that went too far back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Marty Maxon, that's fine, Marty West.
I said West.
That's what I am.
Oh,
now.
current, yeah. Well, that's
My crown.
I'm so confused. Yeah. and she just got done playing, but she's willing to come on up here and help me out. And yeah, just basically follow the play back and forth. That allow me to try to follow the play a little bit more. And so that arm is up for icing, so we're going to get an icing out of that. Yeah, I thought I had another guy roped in to come in and help me, but he hadn't showed up yet.
That's okay. I'm sorry. I told you I'd help, and then I got drama.
Yeah, that's right. I was about a minute slow starting the game, just like I did with your game. I thought they'd warm up a little bit more, but it's go and it's go time. Well, it's a good shot on goal, but a little bit wide. All right, now we got a good opportunity here and slaps it in. Bumping Beavers, drop another one. Good setup out in front of the goal, and they actually had like a 3-on-1. That was kind of tough.
What team is the other team? Oh, the Big Sioux.
What's that? Big Sioux versus Bumping Beavers.
What's the Bumping Beaver?
And yes, I have been informed that that is their name, their legal name. We're going with it. Yeah, it's been really good play tonight. It's fun to watch us. Now we got breakaway potential. Going with 19 Ziegler. Then get it in. Another one, pass out front. Good defense, knocks it away. That's good puck movement. Good skating. Yeah, we were talking about in the last game. It's getting that player out front that can get the rebound or get a tip or something. Yeah. No, it's just a mishap. It's okay. Yeah, they aren't calling penalties unless they really have to. Oh, come on, move your skates. Don't freeze that puck. Play it out. Yeah, that's probably going to be nice. Yep, arms up. We're going to go icing on that one. With 2.5 left in the first period. My clock is pretty close. All right, let's see what happens here. Puck's going to get out of the zone. Good pickup there. 86. Jennings, potentially? They've got double numbers listed on my roster, so I may get them wrong. I could get names wrong. Just please forgive me. I'm the technical person that's usually behind the camera, not behind the mic. Yeah. Tyler doesn't let me call too many games. But I didn't have anything better to do on a Friday night, so why not come and watch some women's hockey? I love it. Yeah, it's... Huh?
I said we can switch on the next period.
Yeah. Oh, it's... Oh, we can... I got an extra mic here if you want to talk. You can tell us what your experiences are. Marty just got done playing. Not really able to do much of a play-by-play, so I'm just kind of talking through the broadcast. I did hear from Ames, and they were watching from up there. Yeah, thought that was great. And we're at 45 seconds. Yeah, their defender took out their own goalie. And, you know, things like that happen. That was a good shot attempt, but good defense. We're at 15 seconds, counting down. Clean in the zone. Now just battling to get the control of that puck. 2-1. All right, we're at the end of one. We got 3-1 game. Bumping Beavers are taking care of business. So you want to try one? All right.
Here, I'll have to take my crown off.
Oh no.
I don't know if I can handle that.
We'll let you have it back.
Okay. Uh-oh.
All right. So yeah.
Do you want?
Yep, you're all good.
Do you want?
No, if you can run the camera.
Oh, okay.
You're doing good with it. So Marty, what's the word about the tournament? Everyone pretty excited about it?
Yep, everybody's excited. Last year we had 4 teams. Bumping Beavers were one of the 4 teams
Oh, awesome.
from last year. So
Good.
they're returning. They made it to the finals and lost to Omaha in the final game.
That's where another one of the teams from is Omaha.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. Got 2 teams from Omaha, the Owls and I can't remember the name of the
Yeah,
other Omaha team. But yes, 2 teams from Omaha. We got the Big Sioux Baddies that are playing today.
And they're Omaha?
The Big Sioux
Big
Baddies
Sioux?
are from Sioux Falls.
Oh, they're Sioux Falls. Okay.
Yes, Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
That makes sense with the
Yeah.
Sioux. I was thinking that. but
Yeah. And then we've got Kansas City women's
Kansas City.
team.
These guys are Lincoln.
We've got the Rage from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So they came down. They're new to the tournament. So excited to have. And then we saw the Aquanuts and the
Aquanuts and Regal Beagles.
Regal
the
Beagles.
OWHL is Omaha.
yep.
Who was the other Stars? Was that
Yes,
Omaha?
the Omaha Stars. Yep.
Omaha,
That's the
okay.
other Omaha team. Yep. So
Yeah, just making notes for us for Sunday. We'll be here for the championship.
that'll be exciting.
I know, it's going to be good. I'm telling the viewers that Sunday I'll bring Tyler out and we'll have a real broadcast.
That'll be great.
Yeah, I've only called a football game and a lot of color commentary on games, but play-by-play is not my thing. That's why he sticks me behind the camera.
It's good to have a role and to know your role, right?
Yeah, that's right. I know my role. And he reminds me. That's my son.
Sometimes our kids have to tell us those
Yeah,
things. It's
exactly.
important.
Keep us straight.
Oh.
But yeah, we tomorrow we won't be around here, but we'll be covering women's tackle football.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Des Moines Phoenix. Right?
Iowa Phoenix.
Iowa Phoenix.
Yep.
That's
And-
exciting.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot from outside. Over the shoulder of the goalie. Oh, we're going to put one up for
For the Big Sioux.
Big Sioux on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. It's good hockey. Really glad we talked about it and you told me about it. And
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming and
yeah, it's just fun to watch games like this and enjoy it.
well, I know all the teams were really excited about having the
yeah.
opportunity to watch.
Yeah, you get TV coverage essentially. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
this is
cool.
awesome. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we heard a lot from the high school kids when we cover that, and when we covered the high school hockey, we'd have the kids commenting that they'd go back and watch the games to see how things played and what they did right and wrong, and
Yeah.
that was really exciting to hear it.
Yeah.
Plus, the family that are in different locations. I mean, we've had them across the country. We've had Japan, Australia, and
All
I think
around the world, huh?
Germany. Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
that's pretty cool, you know. And
That
but
is
it's
cool.
that's why we do this. You know, we're here for the families and share the experiences. Certainly not for the money.
Yeah.
I won't even get dinner out of this as I'm eating my cold fries.
No. Nothing worse than cold fries.
Nah, I'm used to it. Cold fries and cold pizza. Oh,
Big Sioux kept it in.
Yep, did not freeze that one, kept it in play,
Yeah.
which is dangerous sometimes.
Yep.
Now, yep, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I apologize to the people watching. My first time doing the camera.
Oh yeah, it's a challenge sometimes.
Like,
Plus,
I think the puck's over here.
Marty's vertically challenged a
I
little bit.
I am.
And so I could have lowered the camera a little bit so you can see it
Oh no, it's
over
that's
it,
great.
around it.
That's great.
Ah,
This is good.
I keep saying it all night. This is about having fun.
Yep. Well, our team that just played, that was the first time we'd ever played all together, so it's fun.
Yeah, and Mick and I kind of talked about that on the broadcast. It's because his daughter was playing,
Yeah.
and I mean, you kind of see it when you guys first started. Just you weren't quite comfortable with each other,
Yep.
but you could see it coming together.
Yep.
And so the end of the first period, you guys were really playing as a team.
Yep.
Second period, I mean, no goals.
Yeah.
It was much better hockey.
Yep. Yep.
And really, that's what you're out here for.
Yep.
Let's have some fun, get a group of girls together, call it a hockey team, and let's play.
Yep. Yeah. Last year was my first time being a captain. This year I'm assistant captain. But anyway, it's just so fun to get a group of people together and see that chemistry and
Yep,
see how
teamwork.
they. Yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah, and that's why I'm enjoying being down here. This is just fun. You know, and when it's 90 degrees. Oh! Why not
No.
use their
Good job for
nice.
Beavers.
Yeah, fantastic shot there and slid it right by the goalie.
Yeah.
That's right. They're hanging with her.
Nice job.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, we're just so excited to have so many teams this year.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I started looking at it on the Facebook page and stuff. It's like, man, that's a nice tournament.
Yep.
And you can get 8 girl teams together.
Yep.
That's fantastic
Yep.
for the region. It shows the growth in women's sports.
Yep.
And you know what? You guys don't need to, you ladies don't need to be playing with the guys.
Nope.
You know, it's a different level.
Yep.
And you're not worrying about that. You're girls on girls. Let's play it a little more even up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. I've been smiling all night.
Yay.
Plus, I get to hang out with my friends.
Yes, I love it. Got a really good turnout tonight. I'm so excited.
Mick and I were talking about that. Last game, the stands were pretty full.
I know. This is so awesome.
Yeah, it's more than I've seen for like the high school games we've covered.
Yeah.
So that's great. Love to see it. Hope they're doing well up in Ames.
Yep.
Oh, dropped it in. There's a lot of bowed heads there. I think they were
Is that Jen?
fighting hard.
I think Jen made that goal. my husband John and I went and played at a tournament in Lincoln and had a really good time and got to make a lot of
friends.
a lot of friends from Lincoln.
That's
so,
awesome.
So it's really awesome to.
Yeah, that's the fun of playing. You're out there to keep active and play a sport you love, and
Yep.
and then when you can go out and have I've learned this at a young age. Go have some Shastas after the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And that makes it real fun. You know, it's not competitive. It's all out there for having fun together, and
Yep.
that's cool. And when you can play with your husband, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really a good time.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure there's some smack talking going on at home too. Huh?
There is. We're really competitive.
And then, does your son play too?
He's just getting started.
Okay.
He played roller hockey, so I think he should
I thought
pick
he
it up
had
pretty
some hockey.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played basketball and baseball
Oh,
and football,
nice.
but so I don't think he'll have any problems. He just
No. Well, and if he's played roller hockey, he'll have his feet under him good.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to love getting on rollerblades, and people look at me like, how do you know how to do that? Well, I've been on this tiny blade on ice. If you can master that.
Yep.
In fact, what's really crazy, I've told some stories lately about snow skiing,
Oh yeah.
that you can get on snow skis and really rip it up.
Yep.
And I had a wild hare up in Colorado one time, and we were on a easy slope, just playing around, and I flipped around, started skiing backwards like I was playing defense.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And it's the same move to do it.
Yep.
And my brother looked at me like, you jerk.
Yeah.
Then I taught him how to do it.
Nice.
So yeah, we would go tease the girls on the slopes, skate backwards by them. We're in our 20s.
Yep.
We're bachelors. All right, clear out, but doesn't look like. Oh, that's going to be outside. Can't touch it. There you go. I was wondering if they're going to get a run on that
Yeah.
for Big Sioux. Yeah, we were commenting in the last game that there's a lot of chasing the puck.
Yes. It's such great exercise. That reminds me. I need to turn off my hockey tracker.
Yeah, bet you got a few steps in, huh?
Yes. I love my hockey tracker app.
That's awesome. Yeah, so we got icing there, so that's going to take it back to the Bumpin' Beavers end of the ice.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, we're good. You're facing the right way. I don't have sponsors on the line tonight. We're okay. I'm hoping Tyler doesn't jump on and check me.
Yeah.
He'll give me a hard time, but he knows I'm just down here having fun. He's like, go for it.
Yeah.
Mostly it's to get the stream out there.
Yeah.
You want play-by-play. Got to wait for the championship game.
Yes.
But yeah, I came in here cold. I got the roster late last night and played around with it a little bit this morning, kind of cleaned it up for my use. And I still can't work it right because I can't see a lot of the numbers.
Yes.
Tyler can keep track of who's playing and where they're playing and
Their positions.
yeah. Oh yeah, he's
All that.
well. I've said it for
Oh.
many years. Yeah, it's offsides. That puck got past the blue line.
Yep.
Yeah, I've said it for years that he's got a God-given talent. He went to college for it, won awards in college.
That's awesome.
I know he's over 600 games that he's
Oh,
broadcast.
that's amazing.
I mean, it's just crazy numbers. In fact, I'm sure he's much higher than that.
Nice.
So yeah, we cover Norwalk varsity sports.
Nice.
This week we had
You were in Dallas. Was the game in Dallas Center? I know
no,
you said.
no. We only cover at home,
Okay.
and so it was Dallas Center Grimes against Norwalk. It was number 4 against number 5.
Nice.
And we
That'd
get
been
down
a great
there,
one.
and there's a MediaCom truck sitting there.
Wow.
Oh, man. So they've got 4 cameras set up, and the control truck and all that. And here I'm carrying in my
Oh, there we go.
3 suitcases worth of gear, and just like,
Oh.
well. And you know what? We still had our families that
Nice.
follow us. So
Nice.
that was great. But yeah, fantastic games. Went extra innings in the first game, and DCG managed to pull it out. And then second game, Norwalk took it by a couple runs. And that's fun when you got that going on.
Oh.
Yeah, so in the last couple of weeks, we've covered state soccer for the girls. No, for the boys. The boys were hosting the first round of state. They ran a little different this year. Instead of going out to county field and having all the teams out there, the first round was played regional. And Norwalk had put in to host and end up being home
Wow.
for the game. So that was great. But we got
That's
to actually call a state game, broadcast it. And that's after this spring we covered, we couldn't video it, but we did play-by-play on girls state basketball.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That was a lot of fun.
Gary, I'm so old. I played girls basketball when it was
The 7-on-7?
no,
Or-
it was 3-3, but it was half court. So
Oh, yeah.
So
I've heard of that.
yes, so I was a guard. So I was great at passing.
Yeah. Well,
You were restricted to 3 dribbles, so I'd never
good stop.
dribbled all the way down the court, and I'd never shot during a game. So when I went to
Really?
college, in Kansas and played intramural, they played,
Full
full
court.
court. I'm like, I don't know how to dribble more than 3 times in a row, and I've never really taken a shot. So, but I can defend and I can pass really well.
That's good. There you go.
So
So you have a backup plan if you get tired of hockey, yeah?
yes, all 5 foot, ½ inch of me.
Right.
Oh, go and
Play
play in the.
hockey.
Like calling Caitlin Clark, saying, "Hey,
No, teach me some moves.
teach me some moves."
Yeah. In fact, speaking of Caitlin, Tyler actually got to cover her in high school.
Oh, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My one of my boss's boss
Uh-huh.
last year was one of Caitlin's coach. Whoopsie, collision.
There's a collision, yep.
Was one of her coaches when she was a youngster.
Oh, how cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was.
Now he talks about her, doesn't
Yes. Yes.
he? I taught her all she knows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I can hear it. Yeah, it's fun when you got things like that.
Yeah. I've always been a sportsaholic. My mom was a huge sports fan.
Yeah.
My dad was a newspaper editor, and so we covered all the
All had to go
all
cover the
the sports.
That's right. Can't write about it if you don't see it.
Yep. So we went to everything from the kite flying contest to the we went everywhere.
Everything.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like
Yep.
kind of like old times.
Yes. And that's where I grew up too. We My older brothers played basketball. In junior high, I got tired of basketball, and all my friends were playing hockey, so I asked my dad if I could play hockey, and he took me to a sporting goods store and bought me all the gear I needed.
Nice.
Last second shot was high. All right, we're at the end of 2.
Woohoo!
But yeah, then a couple years later, I found out that my dad had played hockey and actually refereed, and they
Wow.
played on the river.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was kind of a nice thing to find out, you know. And
Yeah.
so I guess he was pretty excited when I decided to play hockey, and so it was fun. I couldn't even skate. In fact, I don't know if I did get to tell you that story. I don't think I did the other day. That the first time I played hockey, first game, I couldn't even skate. I had to learn how to skate to play.
Yeah, well, that's me too.
And so I'm at the blue line trying to get the puck, and girl, a friend of mine from school, she drops me on my butt.
Oh no.
And she looks down and laughs at me.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God. I'm just like, wow, Colleen, thank you. I look up at the coach. He goes, well, go get her.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's my favorite story of girls playing hockey, you know?
Yes.
So I've respected it for many, many years. That was in
Yes.
7th grade.
Yeah.
And I was saying it earlier. That means the year started with a 19.
Yes, me too. Me too.
So, yeah, and so it's nice to see you go from what you would call the tomboys that would play sports with the guys to seeing this,
Yep.
that you got girls teams
Yep.
and multiple teams can come together
Yep.
and play.
Yep.
You know, couple locally. That's fantastic. And I want to see it grow more.
Yep. Me too.
It's exciting. You know, we know that the respect for women's sports is growing, and part of the Caitlin Clark effect is what
Yeah.
a lot of people say. And hey, if that's what it takes, great.
Yep.
But I want to see it more than just basketball.
Oh yeah.
You know, if it gets the girls out there to play hockey because you want to.
Yep.
The football we cover.
Yep.
I mean, these girls go out and strap on pads and hit each other.
Yep.
That's something to see.
Yep. I think when I started playing, I realized I could hardly skate, so I took lots of lessons. But my point is, for me, it was really a life-changing. Playing in a contact sport as a girl
Oh, yeah.
was. I've learned so much from my time in hockey. Like,
Yep.
because as a small person, especially, you're kind of always moving out of the way. You're making space for bigger people, and in hockey, I learned.
Ooh, good stop. Very good stop there.
Hockey, I learned, that I have just as much right to the
Yep.
puck or to the space on the ice as
Yep.
as
it's
the
fair.
other people, and it was just very like an aha moment for me. Like
Well-
I don't have a greater right to it or less. I have just as much, so
Well,
I can fight for it.
Even the playing field a little bit.
Yeah, and also learning to trust your team. That's been a really,
Yep.
because when you first start, you think you have to chase the puck like amoeba. It looks like an amoeba because and then you learn.
Yeah, there's someone there waiting for a pass, or
Yes.
they'll get it and pass it to you.
Yes.
Yeah, you get that teamwork, camaraderie going, and
Yep. Trust your team.
yep. And that's a big part. I think it is great for kids to do that. You know, there's always this question of whether kids should play sports or not. But, you know, it's like my son. He was not super athletic, but he enjoyed sports. So I always played him in the fun league, you know, and he played football and basketball, baseball, and it wasn't super competitive. So it wasn't this, do or die,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yep.
and getting all crazy in the stands by the parents. And,
Yep.
you know, no, it was letting the kids go out there and do something they enjoyed,
Yep.
and he thrived at. And that's when I enjoy the sports. Oh, what a
Yep.
great stop! That was a 2-on-1 and
Woohoo!
good setup and great stop there.
Have a line change here.
Mm-hmm. Take that, time, get her done. So yeah, we like seeing all these ladies come together, and and it's good for Des Moines too. It's I wish they'd get the news out here.
Yeah.
And let it be known that
Yeah.
something like this is going on.
Yep. I have one of our teammates that's very, she's very active in professionally in social media, and she's reached out to some contacts about
Good.
telling more of the story of
Yeah.
women's hockey in Des Moines
Yeah.
and the Midwest.
And you know what we want to do with a broadcast like this? Let's hope you reach out to a young girl that wants to play,
Mm-hmm.
and now she knows she can.
Yeah.
And it's like I went to get in my car to come here, and I live by a park, and there was a group of girls out there throwing a football around. So before I got into my car, I walked out to the group, and they're kind of looking at me like, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Yeah. Is this a creepy old man coming our way?
Yeah,
What's going
hey
on?
now, hey now. Yeah, I was professionally dressed. No. Yeah, but they were looking at me kind of funny. But yeah,
Woo!
I explained who I was, and I said, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know, if you like watching football, or you know, girls football," and I told them about the Iowa Phoenix and the game tomorrow
Nice.
night,
Nice.
and they were all like, "Really? That's pretty cool to hear."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, you know, so now you know."
Yeah.
And that's why we like doing the hockey and stuff like that. It's call it the exposure. You know, let people know out there that this is going on. 'Cause I'm sure there's a few people that follow our Facebook, now YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, that'll go, "What are they broadcasting?"
Yes.
Pop it on and go, "Oh wow, check this out."
Yeah.
Well, that's not Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Gary talking. Yeah, I'm the producer. I don't usually get the mic.
This is cool. Well, I
But-
tried to get my son to help you out, Gary, because his what he wanted to be was a sports broadcaster, and he went to college for it, and then they changed the program.
Uh,
But anyway, he was one of those kids that he'd sit in front of the TV watching the sports, and he'd call the play-by-play.
oh,
and-
really?
Oh gosh.
Nice. Oh,
And
we
then
got to hook him up with Tyler.
I know, he's awesome, and he has this mind for sports trivia and stats that's just
Huh.
like
Well,
amazing.
We got to talk offline.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
'Cause that's we've actually expanded where we have picked up 2 high school kids and a college kid from Simpson
Nice.
that we call them interns.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last couple of years, they've been calling with us.
Nice.
And you see the improvement.
Yep.
And the guy from Simpson borrowed some equipment from us and went and called a baseball tournament
Oh, that's
a couple
awesome.
weeks ago. And yeah, that's awesome to do, you know.
Yeah.
And you see that growth.
Yep.
And that's, ooh, nice shot, a little high. Tyler's talked about numerous times that he was fortunate enough to have Kaylin Thompson from Channel 13
Oh, that's awesome.
in the year ahead of him at school, and he was good friends with her.
Nice.
Well, following what she did and talking to her about it, got him an interest, and then it kind of clicked together. And his senior year, he was invited up to the booth that they were calling football game on radio, I guess it was back then.
Nice.
You know, probably AM. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
No, he's not as old as us. But he went up and called one quarter, and that was it. He knew what he wanted to do.
Nice.
And so he went to school for sports broadcasting.
Nice.
And now he's a master at it, just waiting for the big gig to come.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if we could get him into college basketball, that boy would be in heaven.
Yeah. Well, I should hook you up with, have you met, well, he might be here. Oops, sorry.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah. No, one of my co-ed hockey team members, his son he's the official sportscaster for the Hershey Bears, who play the AHL. They're
yep.
the same as the Iowa Wild.
Yep.
And they won
Almost had a wraparound
won the championship
goal there.
not this year, but the year before. Anyway, Steve Fish is my friend that plays with us, and he also spent a lot of time in the years that began with 19.
Yeah.
And it's my understanding he was a broadcaster in Kansas City. So
that's awesome.
So
yeah.
I'll have to hook you up.
Yeah.
Nice guy with a great voice.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
That radio. That radio voice.
Don't go too far.
Yes.
Yep. Your husband may be listening.
I saw him say he was taking off to go home. Yeah, we got early game tomorrow, 6:30 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
Yeah. I looked at that and thought about being here, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that and then call football until 11 o'clock tomorrow night.
I don't blame you, Gary. I'm not a good early morning.
Well, I've had a little break from work for the last 6 weeks, and so my schedule started going more to midnight and sleep until 9.
One of those relaxed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Don't pin it up against the boards. Play it.
Some battle for the puck against the
Yeah.
boards.
Yeah. You can't do that in a game like this. You got to keep playing that puck.
Tries to clear. Oh, I lost her feet.
Yeah, you got to go a little more right into that corner.
Yeah, can I give a shout out to our team? Actually has a sponsor. Can I give a shout out to our
You
sponsor?
can give a shout out to anyone.
Yeah.
They can mail me a check on Monday. No, let it rip. Go for it.
Well, I'll tell the story. So last year, when we played in this tournament, I was handing out the Player of the Game award, and I tripped in the locker room over my bag and cut my hand on a skate.
Oh, ouch.
And so luckily I play with a lot of nurses and paramedics, and anyway, I ended up going to the urgent care, and after they gave me stitches, we had time before our next game, so we went.
No ice, they're waving it off.
We went to get a to console ourselves for
Have some Shastas.
yeah. So we stopped at this bar that was just opening called the Regal Beagle in West Des Moines.
Oh.
And so we went to the Regal Beagle, and we got to meet the owners and the folks that work there.
I heard that's why you guys have that name.
Yes. So when we were talking about what our team was going to be named this year, we thought it'd be fun to be, since we had memories of the Regal Beagle, and we talked to them, and they were super excited.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's nice you guys get a sponsor, kind of help with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're hosting they're hosting a party for all the fans and players tomorrow night.
I did see that on Facebook.
Yeah.
I hadn't put it all together yet, but and then they were saying another reason for the name. There's one of the girls down here was talking about is
Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Yes.
Regal Beagle.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, the sign on their front door says the Regal Beagles, and then underneath it says, "We've been waiting for you." You don't remember the?
Jeez.
We've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
You don't want me to sing?
bad.
That'll be bad, Gary.
That's that 1900 thing going on there again.
That's why on our jerseys we've got our captain. She's wearing number 7. And she's Janet, and then mine. I'm number 9, and I'm Chrissy.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
then
I saw Mrs. Roper.
Mrs. Roper.
Yep.
We have Mrs. Helen Roper. We have Helen Roper. And then our coach, Keith Allen. He's got Jack Tripper on his jersey, and then
To all you young kids out there, this is an old TV show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Jack and Janet and
That's funny 'cause
Chrissy. That's where they went there on their show, is the Regal Beagle.
the first one we saw, in fact, I think it was Janet that was saying it to us of why the names.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Mick and I right away went, "Damn it, Janet," from Rocky
Yes.
Horror.
Yes, yes. Nice.
Yeah, so amazing how famous the Janet name is. huh?
Yes, exactly.
The memories these kids don't have.
Yes, I know the things they missed out on. So,
Yeah, and don't give me that old stuff. We're probably near the same age.
yeah. When I started playing hockey, I was the oldest. Well, I think I still am. The oldest person
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
in the league.
If I could walk, I'd consider it, but
Yeah.
still working on my Achilles.
Yeah. Yeah, when Katie Doyle and Caitlin, it's horrible when you can't remember everybody's name,
Yeah.
and Megan, when they started the Des Moines Women's Novice Hockey League.
Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Yes. That's when I started playing, and I realized I could hardly skate, but I loved it.
Oh, we got a
And-
breakaway, possibly. Let's see if it gets.
Woo,
Oh, flips it up
she
over the shoulder.
did.
Fantastic.
Woohoo.
19, looks like. I'm going to go with 19.
Yep.
Going with 19?
Yep, I agree.
All right. We'll give that to Ziegler.
Nice.
So,
And anyway,
Bumpin'
my
Beavers.
Bumpin' Beavers leading.
Well, now
I
it's
think
6
it's
to 2.
6 to 2.
Yep. They just haven't gotten it up there yet. There it is.
And
We're under
Whitney's
2
got the
minutes.
puck. She's got her pink socks. You can always. Whitney's out there. Her husband Andy there is taping the game on his phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy I was able to get out here tonight. This
Yes.
is really good.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, not a problem. I'll get my check in the mail and my
Maybe I'll have to buy you a Shasta or something
Oh,
sometime,
hey, you know,
Gary.
you never know. Yeah, and I can't even go to the party tomorrow night because I got football.
Oh no!
I saw that online. I'm like, oh, hey, maybe I'll get to go to that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hell no. We got football at 6:30 tomorrow night at Indianola High School.
Goodness gracious!
Yeah,
Go get it, Whitney.
we're in a busy period right now.
She wraps it around.
Yeah, baseball and softball rolling strong, and that's what we do. That's how Tyler and I spend our fun time together.
Well, it's cool that you guys get to do that together.
Yeah, you know, father, son, and
Yeah.
we just have a good time with it. And he uses my basement for nerd podcasting and
Awesome.
weekly weebs. And
Weekly
you can
Weebs.
find that on our, pardon my French, Facebook page.
That's nice.
A link to it. And he's actually kicking around an idea to possibly do some sports interviews and stuff. so,
Nice.
yeah, like a coach's corner type thing. so.
Nice.
Well, this was a fantastic game, and
Yes.
thanks for bearing,
Yes.
working through it with us.
Yes.
I'm not a play-by-play guy, but I can put out a broadcast.
We can. You
You
do an
too.
excellent
You-
job,
You
Gary.
helped
Thank
me
you
a whole
for
bunch.
giving me my
Broadcast.
my
Yeah.
debut.
Hey, you know what? I'll crown you with your
Oh,
crown for it.
wonderful! Yes, I was wearing a crown because we were the Regal Beagle, so we have to, for royalty, somebody has to wear a crown.
That's awesome.
Might as well be me.
Yeah. That's right. I'm going to do it.
So,
How fantastic.
good job out there, everybody! Woohoo! Whitney, way to go!
So now, we'll stop the stream and we'll move on.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. Thank you all.
Bye,
join
everybody.
Us,
Thanks
join
for
us
watching.
on Sunday morning. And there's a chance I'll be here for the first game.
Okay,
For sure, we're going to be here for the 10 o'clock championship game
sounds good.
on Sunday morning.
All right, thank you, Gary.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you for Pardon My French Media.